What up, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Supra 89, and today I'm going to be changing out my heater core valve. That's to control the heat right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is leaking, pretty bad, all down there. So I have to get a new one. Ordered it last Friday, came in Friday from Japan. It's kind of surprised. I got stuff that I ordered that's in the States that's still ain't came here for my rear Brembo kit. Get a knife and open this up. If you have the Jza70, this is the part number you need to get that new one there. Basically, that's what that is right there. Controls the heat. Mine is leaking from that little screw right there. Alright, so I'm gonna put my helmet cam on right there so you can see first person and me changing it out and basically going through it. It's pretty easy. Just think I need like 2 bolts, redo the vacuum line, and put the hoses back on. That's it. All right, so that little clip down here, I don't know if you guys can see it. This I had to cut off, couldn't get that pin up, so I had to take my little snippers here and basically just snap it from right here. Get that off. That's the new one there. So yeah, let me just pop this off here. Oh, it's still on. Got more to cut. So yeah, you gotta be careful you don't cut the hose. Just cutting that little metal piece off. I've never seen this clamp before. This little thing, because I have to slide the pin out, but that pin was not coming out. It's garbage. Oh yeah, then basically after that, got my little 6-way screwdriver here. I'm gonna do this coolant hose on top. Not all the way, but just enough to just pop that hose back. Got a little coolant came out. Put that up there. Then for this one, I have a clamp I'm gonna be throwing on right here. That down there. Then basically it's just 2 tins on top. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just 2 tins. Let me get that out the way real quick. Should have brought my ratchet opening tin. Pretty sure this is the same process on a left-hand drive car also. But yeah, if you don't have heat in your car, 9 times out of 10 this piece went bad. That piece goes bad, then yeah, it doesn't let the valve open to get to the heater core to let the heater core receive heat. Other piece back here. This should be out already. Yep. Got that one out. How to tackle the second one. I think I'm gonna grab my opening ratchet to install this back on. Those are both out. Take this bottom hose. Usually what you want to do with old coolant hoses when they don't come off, this one's pretty easy, but just saying, like, you know, if you had any coolant hoses or any type of hoses that you need to take off, what I usually do is I twist, then I pull it down. Because sometimes it can have like a little seal on there. It gets real tight, but this one should come off easy. Yep, there we go. That all out. Now I gotta see how this is attached. Alright, so this has a little pin back there, you just gotta push down. So get that flathead out. Little stubby flathead. Just push that down. Attach somewhere else. This is being a pain. Gotta get my longer flathead. Thought it'd be that little tab, but it's actually a piece of plastic tab that's pretty long. There you go. Got that off. Gotta undo this plug right down here. So this a little push. Push and pull that out the way. And I do think I need to transfer that sensor from the old one to the new one, because this one obviously doesn't have it. Then this is where the vacuum line originally goes through. Then you have another vacuum line that comes from here and goes up into here. That one there. This off here. All right, so this is a Phillips. Screw that. I'm gonna put this right here on this one here. Screw that down. Now get this old vacuum line I had originally on here. So basically how this works is this vacuum line goes from here. Put this one on here, from here. Then it goes to here. Then the vacuum line from the car plugs into this side here. Through there. Alright guys, got that all finished. Got the screws in there, got the holes wired up, the vacuum hose. This one goes to the car. So let me get that on for you guys here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna throw this back here. Let me undo this vacuum hose right here. Add this up top for now. Have this up top and out the way. So yeah, this doesn't go at the bottom. Make sure that fits here. Yep. I love these 6-way screwdrivers. You got Phillips and flathead on one side. You got 8mm. Well, I think this is 10. Oh, it's 8. You have same thing, Phillips, flathead smaller, and you have a smaller opening, which I think is a 6. Could be wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna slide that on there. And always when you slide them on, make sure you have them positioned in a way that you can like get to it, like, you know, tighten it down. You don't want to have it facing the frame or anything like that. Now let me grab some spray to clean that area up, just in case I have any leaks. There it is. It's just foam. It's gonna self-cleaning foam. It's gonna basically clean it. That out the way. Put this on here. I'm gonna connect that body harness after I get done with all this. Put that 10. This is much easier with the body harness moved out the way. I could just use my socket to have a short stubby socket I could have used. That one's not catching. Oh, a little bit too high. Loosen this a tab. There we go. Now it's sturdy. That tight. Get this one back tight again. Don't need it anymore. That body plug and that sensor here. Tight fit, and should have did that before I had that on. There you go, hit that click. Then put the vacuum line back on. So basically, take the T here. Then you put this body harness clip back in. Put that in. That's out the way. This hose here had a screw blocking the vacuum. Should have slid this in before I did that too. Pop this body harness back off. There you go, got that on there. Make sure that's snug. Attach this part to the T. And this other part here. This So the vacuum. Then put this at the bottom. This hose here. There's some light right there for you guys. I'm gonna have this one face a little bit towards me so I can get it, make it easier for me to screw this in. That's tight. Take this hose here, hose clamp. Tighten that a little bit. I'm gonna have this one facing down so this is much easier for me to get it from there. Make sure that's tight. You don't want to over tighten it because then you wind up cracking that plastic. Just make sure it's snug. Make sure that's snug. Make sure that's all dry. And spray some more simple green down there. Get rid of all that coolant so I can check, see if it's leaking or anything. Old one here, which is trash. You know, like I said, I was saying earlier, these go out, you know, a lot. They get brittle because they go through heat. That little plastic piece break off, or you know, it leaks from here, like mine was doing, leaking from like right here from the screw behind that. But yeah, it's trash now. We don't need it. Oh yeah, these are the rotors. I got those bored out. We'll be talking about that in another video, especially, you know, giving a shout out to the shop that did the work for me. You know, they're pretty reasonable, and took them like about, you know, 2 or 3 hours to do, probably because they had other work to do. But yeah, you know, same day service in Chicago. So any other guys, you know, MK3s are doing a Evo Brembo kit in the rear. Shout out to this company. They're on Diversey and Pulaski. And like I said in the video, I'll, you know, get the business card out. You know, get the address, the owner, real cool guy. Get that out. So yeah, let me start this up and, you know, make sure nothing's leaking, nothing like that. All right, guys. All right, guys, got the car on. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit to see what that valve's gonna do. Then I'm gonna wind up opening up the heater. So got some heat coming through. So right now it's at 80, it's pretty cold. Just make sure it ain't leaking. Whoop. Make sure it's not leaking. So yeah, no leaks. Everything looks good.